I'm not here to kill you. You have my vague assurance. Welcome to Superliminal. Interesting that every letter of the logo except for the M is superimposed in white, and the M is hiding in the shadows. What meaning does this hold? Do a quick audio check. I do beg your pardon. My microphone will catch up to us eventually. Let's dive in, shall we? New game. I have heard good things about this, and I saw Graham Rowett, dear Graham, playing.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas, or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center.
Somnosculpt
will make your dreams come true.
It perfectly. But it's just next to the overflow parking lot. Don't worry. We know exactly what we're doing. Hello, hello. It is so nice to see you there. It's been years. Yes, indeed. It's been far too long. The laziness I have been exhibiting these past weeks is second to none. Alright, we got sticks. Classic sticks. Alright. Very sterile environment. I feel... I was just about to say I feel safe. What do we have here? The terms of service. I intended to inspect that, but I've signed away my rights. Good. My physical autonomy is yours. Let's go. I have a feeling this is probably going to be more about my mental autonomy, but either way, it's yours now. You enjoy. Kind of a lot of fire alarms around. Do I need to be worried? Do I need to be wearing some sort of gel pants? Perception is reality. Grab. Okay. I have a small chess piece now. Is it a small chess piece? Wow. Okay. Perception is indeed reality. Oh, hey there. You. Get over here. Aw, you're just a little guy. Well, instantly love the mechanic of this. Okay. How are you going to make it break my brain over the next several hours? A, to jump. And exit this way.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnosculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
You say that now. You say I'm gonna retain full consciousness and control. I have doubts. Alright. Aha. We have a door. I cannot jump quite that high. Yeah, they give you a little boost at the end. Fantastic. Onward! I feel like we're about to be accosted by GLaDOS around any corner. No objects beyond this point at all times. Are there any times in which I can bring an object beyond this point? No? What if I do butt first? Oh, you won't even allow me to go butt. If I'm holding an object, my butt privileges have been revoked. Interesting. A sort of shimmering barrier between realities and testing sites. Alright, we have button. Must be stood on. Guessing we can't do anything through the glass. It's unwise in your daily life to do anything through the glass. Give me this. Ah, ha. Right, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Hooray! Alright. I have an unreachable door, a table that cannot be interacted with, therefore retrieve the cube. Aha! Good. And then make the cube a big-ass cube. Huh. Thanks, big-ass cube. I appreciate you. What does that mean? Danger? This box is filled with knives? Well, this just seems like an average workday. Yeah, pretty much. Just an average workday bending the... Oh,
you can
wow.
move freely, interact
They
with
got me.
surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Thank you for the clarification. I was in the middle of making jokes about the box, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw that definitely very real, very physically real chess piece. And then it all came crumbling down. I don't suppose I can make it physically real. If I remove obstructions? Oh, the box is very heavy. It's filled with so many knives. Okay, apparently not needed at this point in time. Thank you for tricking me. I feel foolish. Alright. We have a button. And we have something to put my butt on. I keep pressing jump instead of grab. I'll get it eventually. There's no guarantee of that. Nice that I can see where the shadow is. That will help me with my placements. Oh, he's just shrugging. Do you want to exit? I don't know. You do what you want. Alright. Left button to rotate. We've got... Is this cake or cheese? Or cheesecake? I guess it's cheese. Ah, and a big-ass door up there. Okay. Not so much big as a tall-ass door. There must be a better way to angle things to make them larger. By default, I want to bring them up. But I wish there was a way to just, like, bring them closer to me. I'm not seeing such an option. Stop jumping, you mad fool. Be enough, but let's give it one more. Definitely cheese. My bare feet, sinking into the surface of it, can now identify it accurately as cheese.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence: I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
You've got a point there. I did not wake up when you reminded me that this was naught but a dream. Give me all these boards. Yes, I am the king of boards now. A queenly collection of boards. I've blocked myself. Foolish. Classic king. Dream soda. I don't mind if I do.
Warning: you have deviated from the orientation pathway. At
You
the
have
Pierce
deviated from the
Institute, patient
orientation
safety is
pathway.
a keynote in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
No. I will not. Please use the other door. Please. Ah! I don't know what I was expecting to happen. Should have seen that coming, but now I'm all sticky. Stop jumping. Okay, this door is in fact either locked or not real. I'll go back to the orientation pathway. Fine. What do we got here? Aw, tiny button inside the cheese slot. Tiny button in the cheese. Get in there, you. You get in there. Now you're too small. Ah, lovely. All right. Oh, this doesn't seem safe for my cheese-covered bare feet. Guess maybe I have a sort of thickness to the layer of cheese feet that will protect me by this point. I don't know. This work week has been melting my brain, but not in this kind of fun way. I'm so sorry. There is no reason in the world for people to be doing your brain like that. Not doing your brain, I should rephrase. I guess we need this. Don't jump. And I'm just gonna push you. I'm gonna push you into the reality of... needs to be small enough to fit through the glass. Into the reality of... Smaller still. Still not nearly small enough. How would I consistently do that? I consistently make something smaller. Just go further away from it. Sure. Yeah, that'll work. In. Yeah! This is such an engaging little thing. I love it.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Oh. Hot damn. Okay. Seems like the wall is broken, for lack of a better word. There is no wall up there. We might be able to chuck her over to the button, because this is going to prohibit my butt from passage. Like a sort of kind, impassive Gandalf. Gonna need to be further away. We're just gonna yeah. Such a fun little puzzle. People beyond this point with objects will be fined. Suspension of your dream license up to 1 year. Fines from 1 lost night of sleep to 4. Be smart. Thank you for not objecting. Objecting. I get it. I get what they've done here. Ooh. My dreams are getting weird. I'd like to get out now, please. But there is a lot of fruit in here. I guess I'll stay. I'll stay for the fruit. Is that the same? Am I peeking through that door? There's the fruit. I am, in fact, peeking through that door at all times. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore that. Keep going. Ignore the violation of my natural laws. My poor little cheese feet are so slippery. I don't want don't want to go down. Ow! Okay. We have 2 buttons. Presumably both are needed. No? So what's that button for? Ah, it's the door beyond. I see. So I will need 2 sources of heaviness. This is out of alignment, therefore must be grabbed. I guess we want to go through first. Maybe see if we can find another object, but I can't bring it back. And it doesn't necessarily seem like that's an open wall up there. That one is not usable. Ah, so I just need to have 1 object big enough to touch both, eh? Just rotate that a bit, and rotate it a bit more, and... clang. That might be big enough. Does it reset to its vertical position if I pick it up? Because I'd love for it to stay flat. Aw, you and your tricksy little hobbitses. Fine. Somewhere around here? Eh. Well, that would have been great if you'd stayed upright. I guess I can just put you... No, hold on. I'm gonna put you. That'll work. Eh? Don't you fall. Don't you do it! Run! Run for the hills! Run for it, Marty! Okay. We're through.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Okay. Why are there so many gaps in the walls? Tell me, why is there so much cheese? I do not seem to be able to burst it down. Ah, classic. Yeah, you there. So what kind of object can I make big enough to burst it down? The cheese, of course. The one object I've seen in my time here. Okay. We need big cheese. So much cheese. Cheese like you wouldn't believe. Alright, now just fall gently into the walls. Good boy. Good cheese. What do we have back here? Secrets? Rat friends? If you would hang out with me, I promise you a lifetime supply of cheese. Sure, it feels a little emotionally hollow to have to bribe the rats with cheese to hang out with me. I wish that I was the sort of person that was just naturally attractive, but when in doubt, cheese. Feels like there should be something here. But no, we move on. This fire extinguisher. Oh, ooh. I was expecting to pick it up. That's a fire hazard. I'm sorry. I've made some mistakes, and I'd like to apologize to the warehouse. You tricked me again. That gonna keep happening? Was that a bed? You got me so excited for the exit door. Not even the loading bar will subscribe to your traditions. Okay, 3 a.m. And the living is easy. I don't know why I said that. I've never found that to be true. 3 a.m. and the living is just difficult as hell. I'm assuming having these labeled as suites and with seemingly empty paperwork folders outside, I am still in the medical facility? Or the parking lot just next to the medical facility? This looks nice, though. Let me catch up with the chat. You're bribing the rats to hang out, but I gotta pay? You gotta pay to hang out with me. You're being so bad. You're currently on break at work. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm not gonna tell anybody, except for this, what I've just done. But I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you for joining me. Alright. Don't pull the fire alarm in your real life. That's unless it's a real emergency. Do pull the fire alarm if it's a real emergency. I'm curious though. All these bells and the fire alarm system doesn't even work. I waste your extinguisher like a petulant child. Doesn't really seem to be anything interactable. I will not clock in. I refuse. Oh, gorgeous. So fluffy. Don't you just want to sink your buns gently into it? Like a warm cake? No? Just me? Okay. Well, that makes me feel awkward. Thanks. Thanks for not having my back. I will not even drink your soda. Huh. Oh. Got an achievement for that. Thank you. Thank you, Dream Soda. This one I don't want to sink my butt into. It looks like there might be a secret hidden cactus inside of it. Avocados. Gorgeous. What does it mean? Finally. The luxury to which I'm accustomed. Crown molding and such. Exquisite. Some doors are best left closed, including the door to 686. Which floor are we on? Confused. Apparently, the fire department will not be arriving today. More's the pity. Broad-shouldered suspenders. Alright. Yes, they are going to keep. They are going to keep doing it to me. Pretty much assume anytime I see an exit door with clouds at this point, just be prepared for disappointment / delight. Alright, what about this door? Push bar to open. You don't even need to be clouds. You've dislighted me. Cloudlessly. I guess that technically there are. Okay. Is this big sheets of toilet paper? Who's wiping with this? Why do you need so much? It seems wasteful. Exit temporarily moved. I'm not sure if I'm going to need any of those doors later. I'll leave them for now. Oh, wow! That is just fantastic. Only, 20 minutes in, and I've already had my eyeballs broken several times. I wouldn't have it any other way. Gorgeous. Thank you, hallway. You've been my favorite so far. I don't know what those do. They don't seem to do anything at all. But I'm gonna keep pulling them because I'm naughty. I'm being bad. Is there some sort of wider metaphorical purpose to me systematically disabling the fire containment system? Is this going to come back to bite me later? When a very non-literal fire starts in the recesses of my mind. I can grab that sign. Seems like there's something beyond the facade here. Perhaps even something atop the facade. Any sign will do. Alright. Let's get to doing. Let's get it done. Gorgeous. I've jumped again. Can I just perch it over the ledge? And then... yeah! Yes! I knew those calves strengthening exercises would come in handy. StairCon! Annual conference. This week. Seemingly nothing atop the facade. Boop. I was somehow hoping the magic of my dearest hopes would have made that into a bridge, but I need to make it bigger first. It's kind of a bridge. Yeah, that'll do. No, it will not do. Alright, just go this way. Turn the other way. Ow, I'm being crushed. Ah, whoo. That might work. Yay! What do we have? Eggshell. Arrgh, I'm a pirate. New cube design. I like it. I like the new cube design. Materials, aluminum and plastic. Symmetrical layout, table. Balsa wood. My favorite. Sorry, you had to hear that. Cloud insert. Order more red paint. But banana yellow. Portal prototype. Seem to be building an awful lot of future plans inside my brain. As am I, it seems. Okay. Exit is seemingly that way. Let's just give a quick peek to the other side because I'm insatiable. It's dark and I'm scared. I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, fine. What if there are clowns? I swear to God, if I hear the honking of a nose, I am out. It just seems to be dark. But that's just what they want you to think. I see nothing. I am, in fact, deeply lost. Oh well. Oh my goodness! I looked away from the chat for 1 second. And there have been so many subs. So many subs gifted. That is so kind of you. My goodness. The generosity welling up from deep inside your bone marrow right now is not only delicious, but unbelievable.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry.
It's
We're
not
working
comforting.
on it.
Do you not know where I am? Aren't I sleeping somewhere? In your facility? Or are you just speaking of my mind? My mind has wandered off to drink red soda in the dark places of your facility. Someone's naughty. Alright, we have an exit door. And we have a delicious little conference room. Assuming I need something to get up there. Exit sign's a no-go. Alright. Ooh. I love stuff like this. Yoink. Alright. Quick bout of naughtiness before we leave, and I take the cube and run. Before they get here with their suspenders and their broad shoulders. Thank you, Cube. You've always been my favorite. Come with me. You're my companion now. I'm gonna draw a heart on you later in red soda. That's a heart that I'm gonna draw on you. I'm not gonna... Never mind what I said. This almost looks like a version of Hotel Hell, where the laws of physics and dimensions are breaking down. That's pretty much what's happening. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna get to heaven now that I've been down here. Especially if I keep pulling the fire alarms. Alright, so there's another cube. And I don't know what these, like, slivers of table everywhere are meant to imply. I'm gonna make you physically real. I've broken something deep inside of myself, never to return. Thank you. Now I've got 2 cubes. Something weird about this one. Hold on. Stairs. I'll take it. At the exact moment I jumped, ruined the bigness of the half cube. Bigger. Yet bigger. Maybe? Yeah. Give me that cube. This is my companion. And I'm gonna make it little. Aw, it's just a little companion cube. Put you right here on the table where you can feel special. I'll be back. Daddy loves you. Alright, exit door. We've got platforms up on either side. Kind of feels like they need me to bring that stair cube in here if I have any hope of ascending. Let's grab it. Daddy still loves you. Let's try this side first. Oh, goodness, I sprained something. Lounge area. Feels like the exit door angle is on the other side. But that's, of course, why we're over here first. But it seems like there's nothing at all here. Unable to jump out the windows as I am. Shatter the femur of my mind. Perfectly placed to completely ruin me. Get down there, you. Alright. Oh, it's duct taped. On. That's cute. Cute touch. Ah. Wow. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here for a second. That's fantastic. Alright, you stay there, cute door. I gotta go get my companion cube. I would never leave you. I would never leave you until we hit one of those shimmery doors, and then I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry so much. I have another radio. Dr. Glenn Pierce, have you found me?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
A completely inadvertent and hilariously well-timed pause. I thought I heard some poppy scratchies there for a second. But I really added to his joke. I see this in the chat. Did you catch the Alan Wake performance at the Game Awards last night? Did I ever? I'm not gonna miss Sam Lake's gorgeous little legs dancing about on stage. And I loved every minute of it. Okay, so Glenn Pierce has not found me. I am still completely lost. No! Oh God, no! I'll give you anything. Let me take my boy. Let me take my boy through the shimmery curtains. Don't do this to me. No, please, I beg of you. Why am I some sort of southern gentleman all of a sudden? Why is it getting gravelier and scratchier? What's happening to me? What in the hell? I made you such promises. And here we are, at the edge of our time together, and I feel powerless. And my calves really burn. I'm gonna leave you perched. And no matter what happens to us, either in the future, or I guess if we loop back around here to the past, you're gonna be okay, and I still love you. Alright, let's go before I cry. I've abandoned my boy! Ew, it's slimy. Seems I need to be on the catwalk to get the full experience. Okay. What about Mr. Cube here? Doink. Thanks, Mr. Cube. Quickly, to the full experience. Get out of here, bucket. Ow, God, it's made of steel. I thought I was going to be able to kick it, but I really Aragorned myself right there. Wow. That is fantastic. Alrighty. I see a little door up there. Obviously, we want to press on into the night? Question mark? Let's try to cube it here. First and foremost. There's no way the cube can be tall enough to where I can also jump up onto it. I'm gonna need another thing if the cube is the way to get in there. I mean, you can just make cube really, really big. And then jump on it from over here, but there's a pipe. Ah, you thought of everything. You rapscallion. Okay. Maybe we're not piping it. Come here, you. No. Get back up there. Get back up there and be a good boy. Thank you. I found a die. Now die. I got a 0. What's that? It's a pawn. Wonder if I can make that big enough to yank the pawn out of it. There must be a better way to say this. Let's get some room. Whoop. Whoop. Need it to land. Pawn down. Or maybe it's a loaded die. Will never land pawn down. It does, in fact, seem to be a bit of a gambler's dice. There. Now you're nice and flat. Stay flat. There you go. Now let me yank the pawn out of you. Come on. Oh, it really does want to go to that side. Seem like I can pull that out. Not sure if I would need to regardless. Alright, I'm gonna take this with me. Just for fun. To remind me of my boy. Are we actually outside in my mind? Or is this like a painted ceiling? I wonder. Interesting that this also glows. Why would I need a secret glowing red dice? No space back there. Okay. I don't know why I'd need a secret glowing red dice. But it's very cute. Oh, that was rude. Just dropped you behind the dumpster. Like so much trash. This confuses me. It seems like I can just go ahead and proceed and forget all about this time in my life. This endless summer of ours together. But it feels like there must be some purpose to a loaded glowing dice. Don't actually seem like rooms back there. It just seems like reflections. Oh well. Don't waste any more of our time. But you, sir, are a curiosity. And I will spank you twice. Whookie, whookie. Good day. Oh, look at this tiny door. That's great. We're above the hotel facade, it seems. Tell me, Dr. Glenn Pierce, have you discovered where my body is?
Hello. My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you.
He's behind me
But you
right
should
now, isn't
now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious
See
to
my boat back
gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely.
I'm waiting. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Will all of this work? Absolutely not. Hello, hello. So nice to see you there. You forgot how much fun this game is. It is amazing so far. I'm having a hell of a time. There's almost certainly a beast lurking within that cloud. It's too cylindrical. This one's got cactus. There's a beast in here. Can we trust none of the clouds? These postmodern clouds of ours. God is mooning us. Or at least the painted ceiling. Dr. Glenn Pierce, why are you mooning us? That's a violation of my patient confidentiality if I've ever seen one. Okay. Kinda seems like there should be a door there that has been chunked out of existence. Where did you put it? Where have you put my chunks? Can I put the moon? Oh, wow. I can indeed put the moon. Okay. There's a radio on the moon.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
Dr. Glenn Pierce, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Is this another one of those red dye? Ah, no, it's cheese. It is in fact cheese. Let's put the cheese on the table. We're not some sort of born in a barn cheese dirtiers upon the sticky, sticky carpet. No idea whose fault that was. No idea. We got cheese, we got a block to play with, and there you are. You cutie. Get over here. It's gonna have to be good enough. I'm going for it. I was hoping I could fit it in there nice and snug. But sometimes in life, you can't fit it in there nice and snug. We got into some weird territory. I'm gonna go ahead and back out now. My apologies. Don't get lost. $5 for the beer fund, minus Dakota. Dakota apparently does not want to contribute to the beer fund. What if there's a fire? Well, I've got bad news for you. If there is indeed a fire, we are don't meet sister-in-law. I'm assuming this is a no-object door. But it doesn't seem to be. Therefore, I can take objects into the elevator. Do we take the moon? Or do we just take some cheese for a little elevator snack? I mean, I'm gonna take the moon. I wish I had 2 hands. God, what I wouldn't give for 2 hands right about now. But let's take the moon. A nice compact moon. Do-do-do-do. Boop. You little cutie. Seize the day. And the cheese. Cheese the day. Oh, where's my moon? Don't you do this to me, Dr. Glenn Pierce. 4 a.m. I keep thinking, after I hit the snooze button, that I'm still hearing like a second alarm clock. And I just realized it's my stream. It's the laptop that's open next to me. That's where I'm hearing the other alarm clock. Get a little more ginkgo biloba in my diet, maybe. Maybe that'd be good. What haven't we tried? We got green. We spilled a diet soda all over the moon carpet up there. Let's try random soda. That's random. Let me drink you. Let me drink you with my mouth. Let me put my lips on you. Would I get high enough? Was there a taller ceiling in my bedroom? I'm gonna take you into my bedroom and get my lips on you. I mean, kind of. It's moderately taller in here. I don't think it's gonna be enough to get my lips on you. Oh well, I'll just put you to bed then. You little cutie, do you need a story? No, you stay on the bed. That's precarious sleeping position. But I think we've all been there. Alright, good night, sweetie. It's always nice continuing on with your psychological dream tests once you know your children are safe in bed. It's a good
This
feeling.
is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a
Who you
dream
might
state
be
paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
No, I won't. You can't make me. You're not my dad. What in the hell am I looking at back here? What is this? Wow. Okay. It's gorgeous. Reminds me strangely of Skyrim, somehow. It's gorgeous and Skyrim-y. You can't rim me, you're not my dad. Wait, what? Skyrim me. I meant... Oh, shit. Something's coming together over here. But what? But... what? Not sure if it's bigger or smaller than I think it is. Perhaps both at the same time. Kinda has to be that, unless there's multiple shapes. Nothing else seems quite so obvious. Big ol' coffee cup. Well, that's cool as hell. Is that it? Other shapes? There's nothing quite as screamy as that constellation there. But what was the purpose of this? What have I gained? Besides just a lovely, meditative time. It's so trippy. I love it. That coffee cup is out of this world. It really is stellar. It's a stellar cup. That's a shadow. For a second I thought it was like a big cockroach leg or something. It's just a shadow. It's fine. Kind of them to soundproof it down here so that I can't hear the screams inside my own mind. It's very sweet of them. Anyone thirsty? Curators only. I'll respect it. Good day. Well, this is the end. We're stuck. We can't go in that door because it's for curators only, so thank you for playing this game with me. I really enjoyed our time together. Careful on the way out. It's tricky. Okay, I'm a curator now. I've decided. Bedrandingschema. Bedrandingschema. Schaltschema. Ooh. That is hypnotizing. Probably, quite literally, we should look away. We should go ahead and look away now. We should really... I am beyond time and space. In an hourglass of madness at the end of an infinite hallway, I see all things. Oh wow, that really... Looked away from it and the pattern remained in my balls. The pattern is in my balls now, so that's fun. What can I climb on? Oh, the dice right here. The one that I walked right past. That's what I can climb on. Perfect. We're stuck down here forever. Due to my incompetence. A pillow! I cannot pick it up. I was hoping to make a really big pillow and have sort of a bouncy castle situation. Don't always get what you want in life, and that's okay. That's okay. Hey! You can give me the rest of my die. There's definitely another pawn on the bottom tee-hee of it. I still wonder if there's something I'm supposed to be doing with those. There seem to be a lot of secret chess pieces. Perhaps it's all just symbology. I don't need it to be that big. Feeling I'm never going to be able to climb up onto it if I get carried away. That'll be fine. There-ish? Actually, let me take one more peek. Just to make sure. Thirsty? I know I am. Alright, we're good. Except for a bout of naughtiness. Now we're good. What is your purpose, sir? I've pulled so many of your little levers. They're gonna trick me again, aren't they? They're gonna trick me and like split this in half, or it's gonna move the entire world and the dice will stand still. I'm not falling for it again. That looks deeply painful. He's about to get bedrangenschemed. Sweet bee. Aww. So sweet. Alright. Fine, I'll fall into your dice trap. Make it quick. love it. I love it so much. Alright, you go down there. I'll meet you down there soon. Lucid dreaming? Please head to the exit. You know, I've been to the exit. I've been exiting and exiting. So let's not make any promises we can't keep, shall we?
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol. Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
I did not even notice earlier that the next one in sequence is baking soda. Was it always baking soda? What a great gag. If I burst it open, is it going to be all powdery? Oh, the baking soda is wet. Spooky. I like it. I hope there's a cute possum down here. I want to pet him. What sound do you make to attract a possum? Like if you've got a cat and you're like, pss, 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 pss. What do possums like? Aw, you guys have seen better days. Spent too long in front of the funhouse mirror. Yep, that ought to do it. Whoa! You're coming with me. Us misshapen outcasts need to stand together. Alright, this is where we part ways. I love you guys. Oh, I see. Traditionally attractive dice with their perfect flat sides. How rude that you would just be over here lording yourselves above the common folk. You sicken me. Employees only. I am the curator, so let's go. That pen is private. Don't spell it. Don't spell it out. Which of these are real? None of them seem to be two-dimensional. Hi. I am beginning to feel like a pawn in all of this. Thank you. We gotta get up there. Seems too obvious. Really? Gotta vent. What? What? Okay. I see. This is fantastic. To the heavens! Rise! Alright. Can I make the jump from here? I don't have good feelings about it. But yes! But yes. Alright.
Please note that a
Stack of
reluctance
pallets.
to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
Bouncy duck. Oh, down boy. Hold on, let me make you even bigger and more of a danger to my bones. Oh god, my bones! This is the best time I've ever had with a duck. Well, the second best. time I've ever had with a duck. Aw, I was hoping I could knock that over like a Jenga tower. Look at the ass on this. Just, plump. Apparently cannot take my duck friend. Really gotta be careful how you position those words. Into the next room. I don't want to pop him in his poor little sides. I'm gonna make you small again. Do ducks need water to breathe? Are ducks fish? Pretty sure they're fish. I'm gonna put you back. If you've learned nothing else from this stream, remember, ducks are fish. Alright, what's gonna be the gimmick? We taking bets? It was hollow dice. Hollow dice was the gimmick. Please collect your money. Hey, we're almost on to something there. That'll do. Good pig. Alright. We got dice. We got ledge. We've got funds inside our hedge. Traditional dice? What? That's almost more surprising than anything now. I spoke too soon. And they got me again. What a lovely, lovely experience this is. Private. That's where they keep the pen. That's where the pen is. Okay. What now? Ah, I found the shaft. That should be where the pen is. I guess we're luxuriously streaming down the... Never mind. Never mind what we're doing. I'm gonna make this very small and drop it, and then we'll count the seconds until we hear it land, and then we'll know. We're gonna be here for a while. Ah, my bones. That was the sound of my bones. Alright, we have another hallway, but also a platform. Not seeing anything I can pick up to investigate said platform. I would very much like to. Anybody have a booster seat for me? There must be something. Else, why would there be a platform? Emotions and expectations highly affect dreams. Dream cheesecake layers of the mind. You are here. Testers so far: Jonas Dawson, Arthur Willis, Yo-Yo Smith, and Bart Blagoff. I'm assuming that's how they're pronounced. I don't know for sure. Pencil, phone, bulb, banana. With an R on the end. It's very important. People only dream of ordinary objects, and it's boring. Are you sure there isn't like a soda can or something? Can I take the chalk? Give me your chalk. Why would there be chalk? This is a whiteboard. What a foolish, foolish thing to say. Get out of here with your ideas. I don't think there's anything that will get me up there. Give Give me that exit sign. Give me that butt. So I'm just going to be eternally curious about this ledge for the rest of time. That's what you're telling me? I'm devastated. Alright. Fine. Fine, I'll stop. I'll stop looking, and you can take me away. Feeling lucky? So are we. At the Caliculus Casino. Did you pop out of that box, or did you crush it? We just don't know. We'll never know. But based on what I know about the dimensions of my posterior, I'm gonna guess crushed it. We're back to the lobby. Dr. Glenn Pierce, updates?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings.
It does not like his voice for some reason. I do apologize, that is weird.
Worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
What does that say? Loagal Sonics? Yeah, that's about as good as I can muster. Loagal Sonics. Alright, we've had our fill of baking soda. No more for me, please. Let's try a mini soda. Mini soda. It's actually a mini soda, but it's also a joke about the state. What happens when you make a mini soda big? I'm genuinely asking. I have no idea. When you make a mini soda big, it becomes a misnomer. What does that say? The North Star drink. Alright, come to bed, you cutie. This is my new tradition. Can't wait to get my lips on you. It's okay to put your feet on the pillow, I guess. I mean, it's your pillow. It's not what I would do. No, actually, I changed my mind. No feet on the pillow. Stop it. Really hard not to get them to roll off their beds. But I want their little heads to be comfortable so they don't get neck pain. Thanks, Dream Soda. Oh, industrial and dark. I see this in the chat. That hoe sounds heavy. Why are we back on my posterior? I thought we'd moved on. Such a satisfying sound. Someone's exploding. There better not be a clown nose. Okay. There were other fire extinguishers I was hoping to... Oh, wow, it's so dark. I am feeling my way around. But it turns out I'm in like a digital environment, and so it's not helping very much. Alright, forget the other fire extinguishers. curious now about every... There you are. Every area of darkness. It could be another portal to the stars, whatever those things are. Because the one with the coffee cup, though gorgeous, seems like only a small piece of a larger collection. Otherwise, why would it be? That door doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. It's a little dark. Yeah, I could go for a flashlight. It's not too much trouble. Oh good, we're in the meat-packing district. I was just thinking to myself, now that it's all dark and scary, I hope we stumble into an abandoned meat-packing district. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's go back the way we came, shall we? Honka? Honka, honka? Really want to drop one of these from a great height. Don't try this at home. These are clearly helium tanks for clown balloons. I'm putting it all together. Right, emergency generator this way. That'd be great. I am curious to follow the blood trail deeper into the darkness, though, if it's not too much trouble. It's too much trouble? Fine. I'll just go to the generator then. You know, in here, it really gives that feeling of being superliminal. Is there another reality beyond our own? There certainly is. I've stumbled into the other side. Let's look down here first. Murder. And then on Sunday, beans. But Wednesday, definite murder. Beans. Die. Die. Eat soda. Whew. That was a close one. I love the inventiveness of this so much. Emergency generator, this... Gross. Didn't they say something on the whiteboard about needing more red paint? I'm gonna proceed confidently. Under the assumption that that's all this is. And it's not the viscera of Frank, who used to be served on Sunday along with beans. Be something up there. Could be nothing at all. Okay. There's a hole in the floor. Dear Liza. Thank you. Why does it seem like there's an alternate path? Is that just to trick you? And make you fall into the pit? Or is there stuff over here? Because I want that stuff. There's no stuff. It's a lie. Okay, fine. Whoop. Oh, Frank, why? Do you mind closing your arteries? God.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this
do.
way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you.
No.
The kind you know everyone else is enjoying.
No, everyone
And that's
is miserable.
exactly why we're
Well aware
here
of
to
that.
help.
If you're here to help, Dr. Glenn Pierce, would you mind, telling me where I am? Could you do that for me? We've pulled out the Dexter sheets. It's getting serious. Ah, there's a mannequin face in the window. Aw, but it's just a chess piece that has been slightly elongated to give the appearance of a slender human neck. Don't joke it! Don't joke it! I know what you're thinking. None of the chess pieces are available to me for gentle, nervous rubbing? Is that what it's called? Who's there? It's right behind me, isn't it? Frank, stop playing with the door. This is how accidents happen. It's all good fun until someone gets frostbite and has to have their kneecaps amputated. Huh. What a lovely game of silhouettes we're playing. Stairs. I'd recognize you anywhere. Sans risers. It's definitely where the clown is going to reach through and grab you and make you trip and fall down the stairs and hurt yourself. I speak from experience. Goopy. Particularly goopy stepping through that doorway for some reason.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Oh, yeah. Of course I am. Thank you for reminding me. All right. Cannot remove these boards. Okay. Got an exit sign. Which sort of acts as a flashlight. I finally got my wish. Guess I could just make this bigger. So as to provide more light. That's a nice amount of light. Alright, then what? I can get the sign to that side. That doesn't help me much. Maybe we have to take it back? Aha. Alright. Let me in, I beg of you. Alright, it was really nice knowing you, Sign. I'm gonna gently place you here, where you'll be safe. That's good. And now you're pointing the right way. Aw, you found purpose. Pat, pat. Final soda. Water soda. I don't know, that's like a combination of carbonated water and syrup. I don't know water soda. Yes! If that clown was following me, he's in for a nasty surprise in the doorway. This is my chance. I'll sneak up and choke him on his slender neck. Not sure why he did that weird Mickey Mouse noise at the end. It was supposed to be his nose, but it didn't come off. His nose doesn't come off? Oh my god. I can't pass that through the glass. Can I push it over the top so that I have light on the other side? Maybe I just don't need light on the other side. Alright. I don't trust this space. This empty space in the floor. Not after last time. Aww. Okay. It's dark in here, but this is glass. Maybe I can make myself a little guide light. I mean, not ideal, but thank you for trying. There. Does that act as a guide light? Oh. Aha! Thank you, light! I do wonder in, like, hallways like this, if there's gonna be another sneaky cosmic experience. Dun dun!
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Well, okay, sorry. That everyone else in your life seems to be able to follow the instructions just fine. What in the hell are you chopping, if I could just take a moment of your time? Are these chickpeas? Why are you chopping the chickpeas? Somebody's got the knife now. And it's not me. I'd feel a lot better if it were me. But it's not. This is where it's gonna happen. This is where I die. Idea. Cute. Anybody want some meatballs, or... Well, that's much better. Don't look at it. No, we'll get entranced. It'll be just like last time. Dr. Glenn Pierce, please. No, I don't know the direct extension. Could you look it up for me? I shouldn't be on the table. That's rude. They've tried hard to make a welcoming environment here, and I shouldn't be on the table. Here's all that red paint. This is why they needed it. I was so scared, but they're just making it nice in here. They're just gently rollering the ballroom. No big D. Must be an elevator back there. if there's another whiteboard. But I'm curious, now that there's light on, are there like 87 things we've missed? Fun. I like being up here. Not really anything grabbable that I'm seeing. Seen this board before. And it's just as beautiful as it was then. Good job, guys. More avocados. Promotes heart health, anti-cancer properties, blood sugar regulation, potassium, and they're anti-inflammatory. Why? I need to sleep. I'm crippled with self-doubt and feelings of worthlessness, and I'm climbing the side of the whiteboard, sticking it out for everyone below to see. Cloning? Too many. But how many, really? The biggest question, which is the real one? There's only one real avocado. Also, order longer freezer flaps. You know, in the back of my head, I didn't want to say anything because it seemed rude, but I was wondering, subconsciously, why the freezer flaps were so short. And the fact that they made mention of it gives me no end of joy. So I'm going to give just a quick peek back here to see if there's anything now that it's lit up that we can interact with. Probably not. And in fact, they may have locked us in this small pushable door that does not lock and clearly has nothing barring it. But sure, I'll accept it. I'll accept my limitations. These shelves are also suspect. But how would I get atop them? With no interactable items, I wonder. Who has my interactable items? I wonder. Is one of these paint cans special? I only need one. Doesn't seem like it. Is that a blueprint back there? Is my question. And if so, how would one get to it? Must just be walking right past the grabbable item. As the grabbable item. It's beans! It must be Sunday. Thank God we didn't come here on Wednesday. Yeah, that'll do it. Feath's beans. We're about to have a feast on these beans. I've sunk right through the beans. I should have checked the structural integrity of the top of the can first. Alright. Blueprints. Hot damn. Sorry. It didn't like me using naughty sailor language like that. It had to punish me and all of us. I guess I could... Can I bring the beans? I should have thought ahead about the beans, is what I'm learning, now that I'm back here. I got excited about the blueprints, but I should have been thinking of the beans. Whew. Alright, come with me. Come with me. We're going to feed the entire ballroom with your beans. Yes! More! More beans! That should be enough. Let's not be greedy. What are the nutritional information say? 1,200 calories of beans. That's a lot. It's my daily value of beans. Serving size 2 wads. Just 2 big old wads of beans. I love it. Alright. Feeth's beans. I gotta read all about this. What we strive for is that squeal of joy you see in a child when they eat a delicious bean, a single delicious bean. Our beans are pressed, rolled, and steamed to perfection. We only pick the freshest, high-quality beans, only picked from the fields of Spain. When the flavor hits your tongue, it will become clear that the taste of Feeth's is superior to all other beans you've seen. Filled with delicious preservatives and saturated fats, now and forever, despite the findings of all those health studies. That's the Feeth promise. I love it. It'd be funny if the weight changed, depending on the size of it. But I understand I'm asking for a lot. Thank you, Feeth's beans. Alright, thank you for humoring me. I just felt like there was a way to get back there. Thank the beans above. We were able to get to it. Enjoy avocados. No preservatives here. Loading? I don't even know anymore. That's too many clocks. All right. What's gonna happen next? After the clown murder in the bean packing plant. I don't know what to expect. I think we've tried all of the sodas. Though I guess technically I just got a green soda and then immediately threw it out. So let's get another green soda and take it with us. That tastes of green. Sorry, soda. See you later. Wait, I can't do this to you. I can't do this. Come here, you cutie. I'm gonna keep you small and put you at the end of the bed, like a chihuahua. Aww, isn't that nice? Sweet dreams. Alright. What will we learn next? About the world, our perception of it, and the psychology of our own mind. Gotta take this door with me. Got a feeling. I've got a feeling that I'm gonna need this green door. Bolted. It's bad enough being a pawn. Now you're stuck to the ground. You're not using these items for your sick escape purposes. Glad we brought that green door. 01. 02, and something laughed. Something definitely laughed. Whether it was real or just in my own mind, something laughed. 3. I guess maybe it's just that channel changing noise, but it sounds kind of like a laugh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, up to 9. What does that mean? We're up to 8? Where did the 9 come from? I'm scared. I mean, let's set it at 8. I'm greedy. Is that going to be the number of stab wounds they let you select? Whoa. What? I love it. Okay. Cute. Fire extinguishers are still trusty and predictable. I do appreciate that. I guess we're not getting through there. That's surprisingly fun. Kinda seems like we could climb over that. Especially if we had a small staircase. A very small staircase. The smallest of staircases. Oh no! No, don't tip over like dominoes. I need you. Whew. That's way too much fun. Alright, I'm here. The first time you played this, at this bit, you just stood there for way too long, clicking and cackling like a loon. You can absolutely see why. It's shockingly engaging. For once, they actually let me go through a door
Attention.
marked with clouds.
Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of
What?
dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
Oh, that's gonna get old real quick. Please. Please turn off. I'd like to apologize to all of our ears. Oh. Sorry about that. Jeez. Just now realizing my cursor is kind of a tiny little smiley face. But I think it might just be glitching out. And it's not supposed to be doing that. There. Now it's resumed its original shape. Okay. We've got fruit. Assuming the fruit will also multiply, we need to get it off of the button this time around. Interesting. And we would do that by very cleverly, press left button to return. Ooh, that's fun. Alright, how can I use that to my advantage? Just try to knock the big apple off with many smaller apples. I don't know how to move something that is the origin point of all other copies. Doesn't seem to be any way to actually affect its position. But there must just be something I have not learned about the world. I'm gonna make just a big-ass apple. That's my plan. Big enough apple will definitely... There we go. Now get off. You get off. Hey, oh, hey. What did I just tell you? Keep rolling that way. We set that first clock to 8. The only thing I can even think is that it's like number of copies created, but that did not hold true. It creates one copy at a time, and we could create more than 8 of something. So does this have no purpose? Must have some purpose. Alright, we got apple. See, we have a big fan, which does not blow me, but I'm guessing would perhaps affect the apple, but I can't even pick one up to take it there. Come show me if you affect my apple. Like I'm leading the children of the village away from their parents. So yes, apples definitely are affected. Swoop. Seems like they get lost over this edge, never to return. As do I. Nice. Okay. And what's the goal? Seems like the fan blocking the apples from getting up here implies we need to get an apple up here to put it on the big button. Okay. To get out there. Even if we got an apple past the fan, which seems like a tall order, how would we get an apple up the stairs? It's like if you can't pick them up, you can only clone them forwards. That we have to avoid the stairs and the fan entirely. That ought to do it. God, I feel clever right now. I know I'm just following someone else's idea.
Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was having a party. Make myself some confetti. And it is working. Somnosculpt. Somna Gallery. Somnosculpt Gallery. For a second I thought that said celery, and I was Both concerned, but also kind of excited. Just gonna create a big-ass pile of signs. Yay! That's my plan. Alright, can seemingly go through there, but there's also this tertiary ledge, which does lead me to wonder. Why? Why hole in floor? It's a distant cousin of Warlin Door, I assume. Hi, I'm hole in floor. These are my brain scans, which I was promised would be kept confidential. Seems like anyone could wander back here and take a gander at them, but I guess I trust the good doctor.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
That gives me a lot of confidence that I'm going to make it out of here alive. Thank you. Thank you all. What do we got in here? Dream soda. I trust him. He went to doctor school. And he's definitely a real doctor who went there. I wonder how many of those there are. I've probably missed a handful. I like those a lot, though. Nice little break. Nice. Don't leave a mess. We clean up after ourselves in this mind. No, we don't. I almost got through it. We leave a big old mess, and we do not resolve our past issues.
Hello, name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the Somnosculpt Welcome Experience, team of your care leader patient years 10 development. Conditions struggle you whatever with? Professional invention. Edge science with cutting, a tomorrow can bright. And buts, no ifs, or look good.
And butts. What if I forget to set the alarm? Beep, beep, beep. Emergency exit protocol. Poison elevator. Why would you put that imagery right before I have to get into the... I'm a vampire. Phil's friendly family produce. Farm to mind. Mind to heart. Oh God, we can't stop from loading. This has been such a cool experience. 7 a.m. Must be close-ish to waking up. The relaxation room. I've got work in the morning. We can't sleep much past 7 a.m. Dr. Pierce. And butts. Alright. Guessing we have to go to the relaxation room, but let's take a peek. Ah. This seems like a Hey, you're getting near the end. Keep track of how many blueprints you found. And I'm guessing I missed, 6. 6 to 7 blueprints. That's fine. I'm proud of the ones we did find. Gorgeous. I was expecting something much, much worse. But it's nice. It's nice in there. Truly, this is the relaxation room. About us and our mission. That pamphlet is going to get so soggy by the end of this. It's pretty much a direct comparison to the experience of trying to meditate inside my mind. It's like, yeah, it's all going well, I'm having a good time, letting it all flow past me, and then, oh, technical difficulties.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged
Oh,
absence.
thank goodness.
Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Okay, I'll start playing with a lot more fruit, I guess. We're back. It was fun while it lasted. But there's something comforting about the stability of only one copy of things. Ow! Why did I try to land in a ballet point? Aw, little house. Let's make it a big house. That's why they gave us this big, big room. Alright. Big, big room time. And then I'll just crouch gently inside. Ooh, I can actually make myself smaller. That adds a whole different layer to the proceedings. I could resize the house so that we're normal, but why would I do that when we can be tiny? I mean, other than this reason, I guess. Why would I do that? It's kind of an important reason. Oh, we're never gonna get this opportunity again. Yummy. In my mind, it was whipped cream for a second. Now we can get mini sodas, but from the moment we make them, we can decide how big they are, except that I apparently broke the vending machine. And we'll never have another soda again. I've been ripped away from so many companions that I imbued with life and personality in my own mind, and yet this is truly the biggest heartbreak of them all. Alright, we got a lot of baggage. And a tiny door. How do we get into tiny door? we make door bigger? Yay. Oh. It's still surprising me. Even this late in the game. Okay, we got a radio now. It's sort of a sweet little parting gift from the good doctor. Very considerate of him. Do I take the radio? Do I need the radio? Plug it in. Ah, yes, that ought to do it.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic.
Oh,
If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty soothing and therapeutic. It does have some sort of echoing reverberations of the blackout in the meatpacking plant with all that clown blood, but other than that, I'm soothed. Thank you, sir. That doesn't look safe. That doesn't look safe at all. I'm gonna touch it. Why is it sparking on that end? Interesting. This is a metaphor for my mother. Giant Jenga! It's just what I've always wanted. It's just what I wanted from those pallets earlier. Alright, cannot affect the pieces themselves. What can I affect? Not seeing an exit sign. It's always my go-to. Definitely can't just yank the door down from the top. Ah, but I do have a small fan. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, I might need to make that a different size. Let's figure out where we're going first. What? Where am I? What's happened to me? Sweet. All right. Oh, that was pure luck that I ended up at a roughly correct size. Thank you. Ah, finally, we're going swimming. I hope you packed your trunks. If not, there's sure to be a heavily used pair of trunks in one of these old rusty lockers for you. Just look around. Hope you've had your tetanus shots. That's a floor that I'm looking at. Is it this floor that I'm looking at?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
That was very inspirational. Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, yeah. That's super cool. Alright. Yay, we're swimming! I did not change into my trunks, so I guess it's nude day at the pool. I'll just squeeze on in. Well, that is a tight fit. High voltage? Near the pool? That doesn't sound wise. Must just be the castle I'm gently rubbing. Alright, what's in here? Can't affect the size of that. Ah, the other side of that vent we could see from up here. So I can change the castle from here. It seems to be the exit door across the way. I guess I would just want to place the castle on that side. I feel like I would have to get big enough to walk up to the door, but I can just teleport through the door if I can keep the castle over there. Which that might do. And then I just have to be a little smaller. Alright. Oh, so close. So close, if only I learned how to crouch when I was a child. Nope. There's not a lot of room to work with up here. And it's shockingly hard to gauge the distances. Okay, is there an easier way to do this? Is there a platform with more room? Please don't. I beg of you not to scratch at my friend's ears. You want to put this dude in a room with Dr. Darling. No idea why, but the ensuing chaos would be epic. Oh, hell yeah. I'll watch any crossover with Dr. Darling. I gotta get this to be nice and big, but maybe I just need to be further away from it to position it better. No, that's not helpful at all. Get closer to it now. Down, boy. Still too small. Maybe I just need to start all over again. I'll come back! I just need more room to maneuver this. Well, there it goes. This ought to give me plenty of room. Okay. So I only really need to worry about its size when I'm affecting it from the vent. So I just need to get in there and back up to the vent. That will work. So I just need to be slightly smaller than it was. But I can't really control the size of it from here. It is tricky. I don't know if there's a piece of it I'm failing to see, because that's going to be pretty big. And it's falling. I like to watch the disaster happen. That's going to be very, very big indeed. Let's try to get a little distance on it here. I mean, that's going to be quite small, but as long as I fit through the door, who cares? Also positioned it with the doorway off to the side. Glad I didn't race forward confidently. Alright. Dr. Pearce.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols.
Oh, my pleasure,
This will
Doctor.
assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Oh, I can't wait. There's a tiny keyboard back here. I seem to be playing chopsticks quite angrily. All right. We have a big keyhole and 2 doors that are modifiable. Seems almost as if it's a get bigger door and a get smaller door. That made me much, much smaller. So the smaller I can make the doors, the bigger I will be. That's what I need. Now we can peek through the keyhole. Oh, we seem to be on a chess set. I can fit through that one and push this one into the keyhole. Yeah. All right. Need to take any of those doors with me. I mean, just in case. Why not? Alright, I seem to be on a table. There's another house on the far end. None of the chess pieces are modifiable. That's so cool. It's a long way down from the keyhole. There's something so satisfying about this in like a childhood, dreaming about being a borrower or whatever they're called. Dreaming that your dad was Rick Moranis. That maybe you'll come across an oatmeal cream pie that has been discarded in the back grass and just live like a king. Oh, what's happening? Something terrible is happening to the fabric of reality, and I'm scared. Please stop. Seems like that's despawning. I don't think I was supposed to bring a door down here. In fact, please go. You're shaking and banging around. Oh wow, it's falling so slowly. guess there's not really a way to stop the banging. I don't know what to do about that. Let me just try going through the portal. So much ground to cover on this table. Hey, oh, hey. Have you finally stopped? Please stop. There. Just gently fix you, and then we're back en route. Good. Phew. That was getting so bangy. Okay. So it doesn't really seem like I need to worry about the doors. I just need to get the house on the floor and shake it. Shake it like I just don't care. I mean, I could pull the house up onto the table for that matter. Don't need to leap down. I don't mind being a little extra tall. So this is what it's like. This is what it's like for Swedes. I see. Function overloading. Volume of a cure. Cure? Interior volume. Return. Volume of a cylinder. What's the emergency protocol to the emergency protocol? 5 to 6 streams is the absolute limit. I think we've disproven that by now. Everybody duck to get into the elevator. Oh, Kitty! Cardboard Lovers Association. This Kitty is the president. It's always a new dimension to the loading screen. Why, it's 3 a.m. again. Have we returned to the beginning of the night? Or am I actually awake for the first time? No, surely not. And don't call me Shirley.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9,
I'm not ready.
8. Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
Alright, standing by. Analyze me, Daddy. These fountains seem very high. And you don't have to bend at all to get a mouthful of that. Danger. This machine is remotely controlled and may start without warning. Really? This machine? There's a button right on the front of it. Are you sure? Oh, another
Error
clown bites
analysis
the
complete.
dust.
You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions.
Oh, I feel great. You guys have really helped me work through some emotional baggage, and apparently some emotional podiums that I was dealing with. And you've also just given me a smile on my face that was not there before, due to your constant creativity. So you guys have succeeded beyond my wildest expectations. I feel no fear, no exhaustion or frustration whatsoever.
Hypothesis. Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion. Impossible. Reformulating.
But what if I want to enter real bad?
Improved hypothesis. Patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion. Emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed. Instruction: continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
So it's just up to me now to perform my own therapy? Do you realize how unqualified I am for that? You could literally throw a rock in the middle of a crowd and hit someone more qualified to therapize me than me. But don't throw a rock in the middle of a crowd. What's wrong with you, you psychopath? No, I want out. I want out. I have soda cans to put to bed. My family needs me. Bad alarm. I will keep spanking you if you keep acting up. Oh, Oh! That was a hell of a transition. Okay, I guess we're not turning that one off. Unless I get some real high quality stilts. Chickpeas. Chickpeas for everyone. Oh, they look much more like actual carrots this time around. Is that it's just a light. I was hoping it was another star door. There's a star door. I made so much progress. I was inches away from getting a mouthful of carrots. And you've prohibited me from this. Portrait is interactable. Just the one? Gorgeous. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, we're making progress.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Well, go ahead. Okay, just do it then. Do it, Dr. Glenn Pierce, I dare you. Sounds like important information I'm going to need to know going forward. I'm gonna have to be real careful if I go out in public after playing this game, because I'm just gonna go up to every one of those I see and pull it for no discernible reason. And it's gonna get me in a lot of trouble in the real world. After all this dream therapy. Just like, something interactable? Yay! Aw, I'm going to prison. Thank you for catching me, lover. Sorry, it was an adrenaline rush from you saving my life. I don't actually want to be in a relationship. I'm sure you understand. There's something back there. Cheese. That's what's back here. That's what's always been back here. Strange. Cannot interact with the cheese? What's the point of living? Yay. That satisfied me deeply. Alright. As did you, Red Pawn. I'll never forget our time together. really shouldn't have landed on that bench. Ah! Okay, it's fine. We're fine. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm riding it like a skateboard. I don't think this is a very great angle for this. Can't get onto that side of it. I'm supposed to leapfrog up the light fixtures, but it's always a possibility. I need you to turn on your side for me. Would that be okay? If you just go ahead and turn on your side for me. Entirely sure if this is the correct way to get out of here. Oh, the door was... Where the door landed was the exit the entire time. I tried so hard to get up there. Foolishly. The exit is here. Certain I'm missing something or some things, but let's just press forward. Oh, the fabric of reality is cracking all around us now. And it's feeling pretty jagged when it jaggedly tears my...
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Are you saying that you scaring me to death, that I was lost in my own mind forever, is actually the therapy? To face my fears and confusion head on? Dr. Glenn Pierce, you're a genius. And a little bit abusive, but mostly a genius. Guess we're just going out here. That seems like a bit of a waste of a big pipe room. Oh, they got me. I should have been looking behind me. You win this one, Dr. Pierce. It's fantastic. Alright, exit door up there. We got a stairwell. I mean, it's a stair okay, I guess. Ooh! Down we go! I love this so much. The constant feeling of the rug being pulled out from under you is so delicious. Alright, I just gotta squeeze on down, if you don't mind. There you, thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet for allowing me passage. Let's all calm down. Calm down with the rubble. Shh. That's right. Daddy's home. He's here to take care of you. No ads this time. Oh, I'm sad. Exit temporarily moved. Okay. Oh, there it is. I found where it was temporarily moved to. Oh, I tried to rib plant myself on that pipe. It didn't work out. Recycle the cardboard only. Ah, if I had a can, I would show you what for sign. Alright. Does that say, like, recording in progress? What did I see for a second there? No trespassing. Perception is not reality. Perception is, in fact, an illusion. As is wetness. That does not seem to be the exit, despite what the sign says. Nor does it seem to be very wet. Hall 2. Back to Hall 1. Clearly taking longer than they'd like to catch on to the pattern of it. Doesn't seem to be anywhere to go. Nor does it seem to make a difference if I stuff my butt in the direction they point me towards before leaving out the only exit. So how did we get to Hall 2 that one time? Hall 1. I don't know what I did differently to get to Hall 2. Just have to hit the dead end and then, aha! Should have been paying better attention. Switched sides on me again, at least. Okay. Back in Hall 2. Back in Hall 1. Trying to decide if it's like random which side the door is on, or if it changes based on something I do specifically. Probably it's not as complicated as I'm managing to make it. Seems like it's whether or not you ignore the sign is what changes the dynamics of it. I'm not sure if you're supposed to ignore the sign every time. 3. Just want you to be rebellious for a couple of loops. Fair enough. I enjoy it. Thank you for bearing with me. My marbles. I lost them for a moment. It's fine. I wasn't using them anyway. Ooh! Rip off your used trunks. It's swimming Pardue. It's gorgeous in here. And our friend Mr. Ducky is back, though he appears to have drowned. That's a bit of a tragedy. I will never recover from this. I was going to use that dice to get up the neck. Oh, there you are. Creepy. Understandable. Tiny little detour sign. Aww. 175113. Important? No, probably not.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
You took my chess piece from me and made it into some portraiture, and I am so proud of what you've managed to accomplish here. Okay. Gonna need a replacement heavy thing. You there. Replacement heavy thing, or very light thing that still works. Thank you. Come with me. Never gonna get my knight. You're never gonna get my little horsey man. Okay, you can have my little horsey man now. I'm done. I don't know why I thought there was probably going to be a long swim. There wasn't. What? Where? But most importantly, why? I'm jumping on the bed. I'm pulling fire alarms. I'm jumping on the bed. I'm spilling soda in the carpets. I am murdering clowns in the meat freezer. You can't tell me what to do. Oof. Gotta get used to that. When you pick up a thing, be prepared for imminent travel. That seems unwise somehow. I don't know why. I don't know unwise. Is it taking me, like, through the areas in any specific sequence? Some of them seem to be like new areas. Like that chessy hallway. But some of them are obviously places we've been before. maze of elevators now. Aha. We already had our rebellious phase. Do we follow the arrows now, or do we continue to be rebellious into our grayer years? Either way, it's got to lead us somewhere. Ooh. I kind of like the elevator maze. Build a summer home in there.
Please listen carefully to the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
From the very beginning, I've heard nothing but alarm clocks the entire time. Whoa! were there real chairs, and then when I hit the alarm button, they turned two-dimensional, or were there never any real chairs, and I have to go get my head checked? Because I believed in those chairs with everything in me. What a wonderful surprise. Hup! Oh. We made it to the annex parking lot next to the medical center. Staircon. Proper flooring support. Pitch lines for your pitch lines. Ha! I'm too far away from the television to read the rest, but I'm sure they're equally hilarious. Just imagine how hilarious they must be. Alright, I guess I'm free. Thanks, Doc. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go towards the light. Donk. The light does not exist. Go in a clockwise or clackwise fashion from the light. Nope. You know, it looked like there was a lot more parking spaces before. Just a moment ago. There. I've defined the limits of my mind as a movie set, upon which the most horrific scenes are sure to play out. Starring Christopher Walken. I'd like to get on top, please, for purely curiosity purposes. Does that sound likely to you? Yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, I tripped. Yeah. Glad we checked. What's this tube? Gently crushing a Pixar lamp. What's happening? Is this a metaphor? Like if you stack up your blueprints too thick, they're gonna crush your creativity? It is possible to overplan. Is there a door? The last place I checked. Good. Shh. Quiet now, my love. You know, when I stay in like a hotel or something that looks similar to that starting area, I usually keep the air conditioner very low. I'm like, it's not my money, and I turn it so low that my little tootsies are freezing cold. And I just remembered, I probably did that even without thinking about it, in all of the hotel rooms I've been in, and then I put all the sodas to bed, gently. And now I'm wondering, are they going to freeze and burst? And every bed, through all the layers of my subconscious, is now going to be so sticky, you wouldn't even believe it. I think so. I think that that's an inevitability now.
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream.
They do, though. See. Oh, a little strip mall. Paradox Behavior 101, aka don't do it, never. White space. Remember, call Jungles Management? What's Jungles? Is this Jungles? Oh! Creaky!
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Okay. A conception. I was about to say, there's a reception desk. That's not what it is. It's a conception desk. Checking here real quick. Ah, it's the conception desk. Okay, so I pop out through the brick wall, and then I can modify how big I am. But first, some baking soda for the road. I know I've been a little bit greedy with the sodas, but come on. Come on. Alright, so I'm in here. I guess I can go back out now that I'm incepted. So if I wanted to make myself smaller... Smaller. Yet smaller still. There. Now let's outcept. Jungles. They want help. Inquire within. Alright, I'll never get my dream job at Jungles. The music is too dang loud. The scent of burned curry. Shipments of food coming here. I don't have space for more. Ask if they can hand out flyers for testing. Also ask Rysam Medical? Rysam. For increased canister order frequency. You don't need any more canisters, Dr. Pierce. Hush now. Rysam. Medical supply. Trophy Tonys. This is where the trophies are made, and I want in. Closed. Okay, so where would I need to be, either very large or very small? I don't know even if I was small, if I could slip through the blinds, but that's a possibility. I don't think I can place the house in such a way that would allow me access to the interior of the vending machine.
Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Doesn't really seem to be anything interactable on the desk, though I could probably put it there. That just seems like a wall. So I guess maybe we try blinds? See if I can get small enough to slip through. Oh, wow! Live feed! That's cool as hell. Why that excites me so. Alright, even smaller. Small as I can get. Like a rhizome. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like that's the ticket. But maybe I just need to be smaller still. Though preferably not while I'm still in this layer of things, never to return.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
So small, like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, it does not seem like I can get out the window. Where else can we try? I could be very small on the bed. Sounds like fun. Not necessarily super productive, but really fun. Maybe it's not a matter of getting somewhere. Maybe I need to... I don't know. If it's not a matter of getting somewhere, what are we doing here? Conception window is like the most obvious thing around.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Does seem like it has a minimum size, so it's like I can't go smaller than that. Though it is functionally possible. I also don't know if I need to, like, open the window first. Weird. Maybe I'm just trying the wrong side. Worth a shot. Just feels like there's an invisible barrier that I can't go further than this. Past. Okay. Other ideas that I'm having, even now, as we speak. Is it a matter of like a certain number of layers deep?
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Like I need to get into a house within a house. I'm assuming this will always just appear back at that same door. Maybe I also just need to, like, break it? Like, just shatter the illusion. It sure is therapeutic and fun. I'm not sure if it's getting us anywhere. So now I'm like 2 houses deep. It does slightly change the size. How small can I get in this little diagram? Or diorama.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Or is there like a mouse hole somewhere around here that I'm not seeing at the base of the floor? I feel like I'm missing something very obvious now. I need to get all the way out there to try to get any smaller than I currently am. It's probably possible, but I don't know where I would go with that information. It's a little suspicious. Not entirely sure what manner of tools those are. Okay, not sure what to try next.
Diagnostic warning.
Still
Paradox
feels very
prevention
obvious.
protocols may not be fully implemented.
We could try walking around the desk. I'm just not seeing anything on there that would be like a portal. But maybe I just need to be a tiny chess piece. I don't think I need to be a tiny chess piece. But I'm going to waste your time anyway, because I'm running out of ideas. Have you fully wandered around with your little friend there in hand? Like, go out the door with this in tow?
Please paradox from
Thank you
creating any
for
refrain.
that.
Explosive dream overload. May result. Please paradox overload.
We have created a paradox that is sure to destroy us all. Sorry for the long delay.
Conclusion dream overcall frame.
Oh no. I'm scared. Let's go again. I'm sorry, I wasn't watching the chat. You had given me several hints. Alright, so we've completely broken the simulation. Are we now just in subconscious void space? Where this dark tower represents my towering ego, sure to crush us all one day. It's very well decorated, though, I have to admit. Kudos me. Are these... Wow, they are not. I was like, are these actual walls? Nope. Okay, let's try to maintain some sort of sanity. Not an exit. Take your word for it, but still gonna peek my head through. All right. I'm still not clocking in. You can't make me.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
It's lovely down here. I'm actually really, really jealous and feel at home for the first time in several decades. Thank you for inviting me. I've imagined rain, and rain there be. For I am the god of this reality. Sit with me a moment and let me compliment your area. I was looking at the chat and walked myself right into the wall there. Hello, my name is Dr. Pierce, and I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. Dr. Pierce has got a lot of feelings. This is a nice spot, too. Chaotic yet orderly. Reeking of bureaucracy, but oddly comforting. Not an exit. Still? To this day? You're not a shadow. Glorious. Ooh, pretty. I love the design of this so much. It's very charming. All right. Somebody broke a light fixture in the museum. And I mean, if you can't find them, I'll pay for it, I guess, 'cause sometimes I feel like things that other people do are my fault. And I don't want you to have to bear the brunt of the cost, even though you're pretty large, government-funded, you know, not-for-profit organization. I'll take the cost. It's fine. What's that grabbable? Tis a box I walked out of. So many years ago now, it seems. And it only exists on one side. And I'll need it to get up there.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
So what did you do, Dr. Pierce? It's so bright and happy right now. Do I really want to put that all at risk? Yeah. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. I got used to it real quick. Got some stairs. Or merely the illusion of stairs. Wow, that is so cool. All right. about to have a real Truman Show crashing his boat moment. Oh, hey. I'm back here. Almost as though to teach you that the familiar concepts and structures that you've built in your mind over a lifetime are not but a endlessly repeating loop, and at best a trap that you keep yourself in, feral and wild like a bear. And much like a bear, you have to burst through the walls of your home, past the windows, trying not to cut yourself on all the glass of your sticky, sticky emotions, in order to see things from a new perspective. And then you'll find a tiny door, I guess. The metaphor's getting a bit stretched. And suddenly you're like Gojira stomping through the city streets, wreaking havoc. Your body too big.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
I definitely came here for perspective. But every time I try to get some, that critic from Ratatouille shows up and he's like, I'll provide the perspective. And I'm like, come on, I'm trying to grow as a person over here. And you're not helping. Anybody thirsty? Apparently, this is the place to come. I do want to peek around the corners of the void so very badly. Probably just supposed to go through that doorway, but if I'm here in the endless white space of my mind, how could I not explore? Even if it only leads to me very, very slowly walking back to where we started, to go back through that door. Which seems more likely the case every passing step. There's a limit to my mind. Is it self-imposed? Or did my parents do this to me? Okay, I'll stop trying to break my mind space. Let's go back to the door. Or maybe we're stuck. For all time. Always. I shouldn't have jumped off that cliff. I should have let my curiosity be satisfied merely peering over the cliff at the void below, and not have taken that one further step. But I'm sure they've accounted for this. There must be a way back up. Sorry, I got curious. I'm back. There's our being tiny on the chessboard moment. We have a white piece and a black piece. And a water cooler for when we get parched. Interesting. Does the black floor exist? Does the white floor exist? Neither floor exists. Unless, perhaps I give it a purpose. Don't remove the purpose from the floor while you're standing on it. I think this would be wise. Okay. Hey, white piece, get over here. Don't remove it while you're standing on it. Even if you have something in your head as being a very important rule, it's so easy to just ignore it and think, grab the piece! Grab it now! I've made the pieces quite small. I hope you don't mind. Just dainty little things. What's this? Ow, my foot! 0. Do not divide by this. Okay. There's a door up there. That can go beyond, but I can't. Ah, and once it is beyond, I indeed can. Cheese! I guess either way, you have to believe that the other side exists. And prove it with verifiable wooden facts. Then, and only then, may you take your cheese back to the real world. The life lessons of this game. Stunning. Stunning stuff. That might be about enough, but one more. One more ounce of cheese. Will get us there. Please, sir. Just one more ounce of cheese. I mean, this would be a great room to hide one of those constellations in, 'cause I would never find it. Ooh, pretty. This is gorgeous. Did I make it? Wow. So cool. It's 7:59 a.m. and we're about to wake up. I mean, hot damn. As impactful little moments go, that was great. Snooze. Snooze in the bureaucracy.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
Die. Eat soda.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world, and some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wake up.
Bravo. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. That was entirely too charming. Having a gleeful little surprise around every turn for such an extended period of time is a treat. Logan Feith of Feith's Beans. CEO of the Beans. I know that name. It is such a pleasure to adventure in the recesses of the mind with you all. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. I know that there are some extra modes. I saw in the main menu, if it ever loads. Did I press something wrong? I'm beginning to wonder, and spiraling into some sort of conniption fit. Apparently I hit new game. Go to the main menu. I saw these extra modes were locked originally, but now they are available, so there may be continued fun to have. Rug pulls yet to come, though that sounds really inappropriate all of a sudden. But for for now, I will leave you be to enjoy the rest of your day in peace and stop bending your brain this way and that. Thank you for saving me in my time of need with the tiny building. I appreciate you all greatly. Happy Friday, or happy whenever, and I will see you soonish. Bye for now.